Hello, the holidays are in full swing all around Pittsburgh, and that means 2024 will soon come to a close. We have all the details for this year's big New Year's Eve celebration downtown. And a Mon Valley-based program for young boys is getting a brand new school. We'll talk to one of the leaders about that and a new name in honor of the Academy's founder. Plus, local schools are singing this holiday season. We'll hear a few of their performances that are part of a Pittsburgh tradition. So pull up a chair and meet us at the corner. This holiday edition of Intersections starts right now. Hello, I'm Lisa Smith, the Director of Community Impact at KDKA Plus and the host of Intersections. Well, the holidays are here, and that means we are days away from saying goodbye 2024, hello 2025. Of course, that also means planning for the big Highmark First Night Pittsburgh 2025 event is well underway. Sarah Aziz is with the Pittsburgh Cultural Trust. She knows all about this event after directing it for several years, including this year. And so, Sarah, thanks so much for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
So this is such a fun event, right? I mean, everybody's going to be downtown, and they'll be everywhere. So tell us a little bit about, what's planned, some of those fun things, some free things that are planned for this year. I know that one of the things is the block party and the family zone. So tell us a little bit about that area.
Sure. So yeah, we kick off the night at 6 p.m. and we go straight through till midnight. And because this is Pittsburgh, we bookend that with fireworks. So we've got the Dollar Bank children's fireworks at 6 p.m. and then the midnight fireworks ringing in 2025 at midnight. And like you said, so many activities in those hours in between, including the block party, including AHN's family zone, which is right in the parking lot across the street from the Benedum. So when you come down, Penn Avenue is going to be closed down to traffic from Stanwyck Street up to 9th, and the whole cultural district is lit up. There's, lots of activities. There's going to be a parade coming straight down Penn Avenue. That's a great tradition. People love to come out at 8 p.m. and watch that parade. So yeah, so many fun things.
Yeah, and then I know there's a singing competition.
There is the GBU Life Sing Off. This is our, I believe, 14th year doing it.
Yeah.
And we've had some great winners in the past, and this year that winner will kick off the event at 6 p.m. They'll perform on the Highmark stage, so it'll be a student between grades 6 through 12 from the area, and then we always get a lot of applicants, so we narrow it down to the top 5. The winner is selected by a guest celebrity judge. But the other runners-up are also included in the night, so they'll perform on a stage in the backyard. It's such a fun way to get lots of young people interested and involved. Their families come down, sometimes their choirs come down. It's really fun to have that youthful energy.
Yeah, that sounds like so much fun. What about the ice maze?
What about the ice maze? People love an ice maze, Lisa. We work with local artist Rich Boobin, who Pittsburgh is so lucky to have him. He travels the world and does this. He is truly a world-class ice carver. He's done this for Disney, on cruise ships, all kinds of things. But he is going to create an ice maze in the backyard on 8th and Penn. It's totally free. Now, you will most likely have to wait in line, so I'll just prep people for that. We had it 2 years ago. People were so excited about it. It is a little bit of a wait in line, so just, plan on that.
The ice won't melt.
The ice won't melt. It'll be there for you. There's great photo opportunities in there. He'll carve like a throne and like little penguins that you stick your face through and get your photo taken. And this year, when you exit out the ice maze, if you have little ones, or even if you're an adult, the Steel City Lego group is going to have a tent, and you can create a little Lego sleigh, and there's going to be an ice ramp where you can race your little Lego creations.
Oh,
so that'll be an added thing this year.
Yeah. Frizzy is the headliner this year.
Speaking of gems of Pittsburgh, I mean, how lucky are we? Yes. We love him. I can't say enough about him. He actually, when we were ringing in 2021, And we worked with KDKA and did a fully remote Highmark First Night Pittsburgh. He was our headliner that year.
Yeah.
And so we thought, goodness, we have to bring him back to do a real life in-person show. And so he's gonna bring it in 2025. He's so spectacular. I cannot wait.
Yes, that's going to be fabulous. The future of Pittsburgh ball returns.
It does. It does. You know, other cities drop a ball at midnight. Our ball rises because Pittsburgh is a city on the rise, and you don't want to be dropping balls in the new year and the old year, any years.
Yep.
So yes, it will rise at midnight. It's gorgeous. It's sparkly. It's fun to look at. It'll be surrounded by fireworks. So much fun to come down and see it in person.
Yeah. No, I think that was all those, everything you just talked about, that was free. Like you could come down, experience all of that.
All of it, yep.
Yeah.
And there's a few other, that Highmark stage will be activated all evening. So from the time the Sing-Off winner performs at 6 p.m. till Frizzy, there's other singers and DJs and things in between there. Fifth Avenue Place will be activated with lots of community organizations where folks can do some hands-on activity, mostly for the kiddos, but people of all ages like to do that kind of stuff. There will be face painting and balloon animals in Fifth Avenue Place. You can get tarot card readings in the Benedum Center. You can also do a tour of the Benedum Center, which people really love. You can go backstage, you can go on stage on the Benedum stage.
Yeah.
That's all free. So yeah, super fun. The Harris Theater will have things if you want to pop in and warm up a little bit.
Yeah.
We do try to have lots of indoor activities in addition to the ice maze and the family zone in the Benedum lot. Fat Man D will be performing 2 sets in the Greer Lounge. So yeah, lots of free things to do.
Yeah. But there is a VIP experience.
There is.
Because it's New Year's Eve.
It's New Year's Eve. After all, it is such a value. So with the VIP experience, they call it the First Night Friends package. You get parking, you get access to a lounge in the lobby of the O'Reilly. There's food, there's music, there's other hands-on activities. They're also doing sort of a fast pass to the ice maze there. So if you don't really want to stand in line, you can pay a little bit more, become a First Night Friend. It's all for a great cause, and you can skip that line and go to the front, similar to like a fast pass at the amusement parks.
Yeah. All these years you've been doing this, what's your favorite part?
Just seeing everybody out. Really, there's something so magical about Pittsburghers coming out, and it doesn't matter. I have done this in all weather. I mean, shout out to Byron Nash, who rang in 2018 when it was like -10 or something, and they were like, it's too cold to be outside. And Byron was like, I'll do it.
Oh, wow.
Through rain, through a 70-degree evening, like who knows what the weather is going to be like, but there's just something so magical about Pittsburghers coming out year after year, lining the streets to watch the parade, lining the streets to watch the ball rise at midnight and sing Auld Lang Syne. Like, it's just so special to be in the streets with your city, and it's just really fun.
Well, we have the information on our screen, the website anyway, where people can go and learn more about what is happening, and that is firstnightpgh.trustarts.org.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Sarah, for being with us. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. And Intersections, we'll be right back. Breaking the cycle of poverty by creating a school for young boys in the Mon Valley with the destination of becoming college graduates. That's the goal of Reverend Tom Johnson, who started the Mon Valley Boys Academy. Unfortunately, he passed away earlier this year, but his vision and legacy continue. The school has a new name and soon a new building. So joining me today is Sheila Rawlings. She is the Academy's head of school. Thanks so much for being with us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about why Reverend Johnson started the Mon Valley Boys Academy.
Reverend Tom's goal was to provide the same type of success he saw at the Neighborhood Academy, which he co-founded with Miss Jody Moore, that's located in the East End. His goal was to bring the same proven and success results to the Mon Valley. He started after he retired. So we thought he would stay in retirement, but he felt a call to do something specifically for boys in an area that we felt there was a great need.
Yeah. Why these boys?
Sure. The idea is to take boys, many of which will be from the inner city, and because of our faith-based curriculum, because of our college prep, because of our desire to instill values and the types of things that parents want to instill in their sons, he felt that we could be a support to the families that are trying to do these and instill these values in the boys. So he chose the Mon Valley. He did a program for 2 summers, saw beautiful success with the young men there, and it really has become a launch pad for the school to open in the fall.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about the school, but they've had like exposure to all these different activities and things around town. Talk a little bit about, you know, what that exposure does for them.
Sure.
And how that can push them forward.
Sure. So along with the college prep environment and through our summer programs and even through the bridge program we're doing right now, there's opportunities for college visits and go on college tours. Cultural experiences, even with the August Wilson Center, the Carnegie Museums, to take students outside of their everyday routine and expose them to the type of world experiences that are out there for them.
Yeah.
And we found that they loved it. They absolutely loved those kind of opportunities, and we saw them thrive, really thrive, and come outside of their shell, if you will.
Yeah.
So between the arts and the athletics, the opportunity even to serve at Rainbow Kitchen, those types of things have really expanded into wonderful experiences for the young men.
Yeah, and I know, unfortunately, Reverend Johnson passed away.
Yes.
But you guys are carrying forth.
Yes, absolutely.
With what his plans and vision were. Tell us a little bit about the decision to change the name of the academy.
Yes. We had the thought initially right after he passed away because we know that almost his last thoughts were, he was literally fundraising for the school. So we know this was his heart's desire, to see a school like this, to see boys coming into from the Mon Valley into the school. So the board made the decision not even a month ago to rename the school after him, just to pay homage to his work for us, and it will give us a great opportunity to tell the boys who he was. Yeah. He was a son of sharecroppers. He had opportunities given to him as a young man that he really wanted to turn around and give back to young boys as well. So we felt it was fitting. We felt it honored his memory and his legacy, but we also felt it's a wonderful opportunity for us to share with the boys what has been invested in them, and hope that it'll turn into a launch pad for their lives as well.
Yeah, and then now there's a building.
Yes.
And you're hoping to be able to start the academy maybe in another year. Tell us about the building.
So the building is former St. Agnes School. It's located in West Mifflin. We're thrilled to have found that space. We have some upgrades and renovations to do on the building, but our goal is to start in the fall of 2025. So we're feverishly working to prepare the building. We know it'll be a beacon of light in that community. We've been embraced by the community. St. Agnes Church is on that campus as well, where we will hold chapel every day. So we're really excited that we were able to find something that's so fitting for us and gives us room to grow. Our school is intentionally small, so no class will have more than 15 students, and our capacity will probably only be about 160 students, which is a good size for us to give that individual one-on-one attention.
And I think you said that the grades will go 6 through 12?
Yes, we're going to focus on grades 6 through 12. The first cohort of classes of students will be maybe 6th and 9th, and just continue to move up. Those will be our entry points.
Right, and the tuition would be based on need.
Yes, it is. We will have a tuition scale based on family income. most families, if their income is lower than $35,000 a year, their tuition contribution will be $50, and it'll go up from there based on income, because we don't want income to be a barrier.
Sure.
We're just very fortunate to our donors who support the school so that we can provide scholarships for all the students.
Yeah. Well, we really appreciate you coming and sharing this information, and hopefully people will be able to reach out to you and learn more. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, coming up, listening to some sounds of the season, Intersections. We'll be right back. Well, the sounds of the season are all around us. And if you've been downtown, that has been evident at the Allegheny County Courthouse. That's where local schools have held concerts throughout the month of December as part of the 56th annual Allegheny County Holiday Music Program. Here are a couple of those performances. you can watch all of the performances from the featured schools on the Allegheny County YouTube page. I'll have my last word when we come back. Enjoy. I hope you take time to enjoy holiday celebrations and traditions with your family and friends this week. Whether you're celebrating Christmas, Hanukkah, and/or Kwanzaa, may this holiday season be filled with joy. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next year on Intersections.